Caleb, a warlock seeking to control the oracle-blooded Trinity, accelerates a ritual to sever her powers, driven by the past loss of his sister. As Trinity experiences visions of a hidden past, three factions converge. Reece and Noah, guided by defectors, race to reach Trinity in a shimmering boundary, believing Reece's bond is key. Meanwhile, Vincent tracks Caleb to Oramath, leaving a dire message for Reece. Oramath, 2 days. Burn everything if I fail. The stage is set for a desperate confrontation. Will they save Trinity before she's lost forever? Reece awoke in a sunlit clearing. Trinity was beside him, her head on his shoulder, laughing. Birds sang. The forest was warm. He kissed her temple and exhaled. "You're safe," he said. She nodded. "You found me." They lived in a cottage at the forest's edge. Vincent visited often. Noah brought supplies. There was peace, quiet. Even children's laughter echoed nearby. But every night when Reece looked at the stars, they never moved. And every morning, Trinity's smile was the same. In Caleb's fortress, Trinity knelt before him. The other warlocks watched, their trust uneasy. "She has returned to us," Caleb said. "The oracle walks among her people again." But beneath her robes, Trinity wore the scars of her imprisonment and the blade she had forged in secret. Alara, hidden in the shadows, passed her a coded message. "The first target is the archive," and Trinity smiled, bowing deeper. "Glory to the circle," she said. Her eyes, however, burned with fire. Reece stared at the river. It shimmered, then glitched. He blinked. A bird froze in midair, repeating its flight in a loop. Trinity approached. "You okay?" He looked into her eyes. They were perfect, too perfect. "You said that yesterday," he whispered, exactly like that. Her smile didn't falter. That night, Reece walked beyond the cottage and found another cottage, identical, abandoned, dusty. On the wall, "Wake up," scratched into stone. He fell to his knees. "This isn't real." And somewhere far away, his body trembled in a sealed chamber. Trinity stood before the grand archive, once forbidden to her. The warlocks had grown comfortable again, too comfortable. She entered with Caleb's blessing. But the archive recognized her. The lights flickered, scrolls whispered. A forgotten sigil, her original, glowed on the marble floor. She walked to the deepest vault and whispered a name. Seraphine. A hidden chamber opened. Inside, a blade forged for her. The warlocks had tried to erase it. Now she would reclaim it. The sky cracked. Reece stood in a dream-ruined field. Lightning danced in black clouds. From the fog, a figure approached. Pale, masked, robed. "The Keeper," it said. "I guard your mind's prison." "Let me out," Reece growled. "You must choose to remember and lose her forever, or stay and forget she's still fighting." Reece clenched his fists. "She'd want me to fight." He stepped through the Keeper. Pain surged, and the illusion shattered. He opened his eyes, strapped to a bed, alone. Machines whirring, tubes in his arms. "She's still out there," he croaked, and he remembered everything. Trinity lit the match. The Grand Archive exploded behind her as she walked through the flames. Warlocks screamed, guards turned on each other. Alara met her in the courtyard. "They know now." Trinity removed her warlock robe and cast it into the fire. "Good," she said. "Let them fear me again." From the shadows, someone watched her, smiling. A defector. One who had once believed Caleb. Now she believed in Trinity. The rebellion had begun, and Trinity no longer needed rescue. She was becoming the reckoning. Reece lay still for hours after waking, allowing the reality of his situation to settle. The chamber was dim, the machines humming softly. His wrists ached from the restraints that had recently unlatched themselves. Noah burst into the room with 2 rogue healers. "You're awake," he whispered. Reece tried to speak but could only nod. "They trapped you for days. You've been unresponsive until now." "I saw her," Reece rasped. "She's not waiting for me. She's already moving." Noah held up a worn map. "Then let's move too." Caleb stood before what remained of the Grand Archive, his expression unreadable. Flames danced behind him, and the circle of elders stood in fractured silence. "You let her walk among us," one hissed. "I shaped her," Caleb replied. "She owes everything to me." A dark-haired warlock stepped forward. "You've created your own destroyer." Caleb's gaze sharpened. "Not destroyer, catalyst." He turned to the shadowed archway behind him. "Release the Revenants. Let the world see what we kept buried." And beneath the earth, something old began to rise. Reece, now awake and free, clutched Noah's map, a desperate path to an uncertain future. Trinity, a phoenix from the archive's ashes, blazed as the reckoning, igniting rebellion. Caleb, however, unleashed his ultimate weapon, the Revenants. What ancient horrors do these Revenants hold? Can Reece and Trinity, united in purpose but separated by circumstance, survive Caleb's terrifying new power and forge a new world from the ashes?
Hey, I'm Trinity, if you're wondering what happens next. Download the Pocket FM app now and listen to the exciting episodes of Chosen by Fate, Rejected by Alpha.